I had a moment of clarity last night. Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is Minute with America with your brother in Christ, Mark. After my evening chores, I had a bit of a rant with myself last night against all of the things that we've been seeing and what we know to be very clearly mass corruption in D.C. And it's been revealed to us to be far worse than we even realized, and we knew that it was very bad. Tom Cotton has become the very ugly face of corruption with his declaration of war on Americans and his utter contempt for the Constitution and the First Amendment, which was put into place expressly to protect the people from people like him. So people are now wondering, can America survive? Actually, no, we don't. We don't survive. We know this because we're not found in the book of Revelation. So the question is, does it fall before the rapture and the beginning of the tribulation? It may. It may indeed. So in my angry rant with myself last night, and me being very upset with all of this wickedness, wicked people in high places, that I suddenly had a moment of clarity. So I get those time to time. It's a God thing. And it doesn't happen very often. I recall reading long ago Albert Einstein when he was talking about working on one of his thought experiments. And what he was talking about, he said this was extremely complex. And it was only on these brief moments of absolute clarity that he could even see it. Well, that's not the kind of clarity that I'm talking about. This was more like a peaceful clarity. One that God is in control and not me. His will be done. And there's nothing on this earth that can affect that in any way. Not to speed it up, not to slow it down, and not to alter its course. So TikTok has become a very powerful force in spreading the gospel. Now, who saw that coming? Nobody saw that coming. I was in the middle of it, and I didn't see it coming. Not like this. Some people still think it's all about cat videos. Well, it's not about cat videos. Baby goat videos, maybe, not cat videos. So I started realizing a year or so ago, while looking at some of my creator metrics, that I would frequently have significant views in 24 foreign countries. There was one particular video that I had last year that went all through Middle Eastern countries, and it just kept going for weeks. This is unheard of. So Jesus spoke about this, Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in all the world as a witness to all the nations, and then the end will come. In the middle of my angry rant last night, God inserted this thought into my thoughts. And I had peace about that. I had a moment of absolute clarity. You see, there is nothing that Tom Cotton or any of these other people can do. There is nothing that any of these wicked people wallowing in their wickedness can do. There is nothing that all of these corrupt politicians and their dreams of more mansions, bigger mansions, and unrestrained power can do. That's because God is in control and there's nothing going on this earth that can affect any of that in any way. So God will not allow evil people to take down TikTok. Not until God is finished with it. And when God is finished with it, when He is finished spreading the gospel to the entire world, then the end will come. And when that point is reached, the end will come swiftly. Let's read a little bit. This is, we're going to start reading Isaiah chapter 5, beginning in verse 20. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put lightness for dark and dark for lightness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Woe to men mighty at drinking wine. Woe to men valiant for mixing intoxicating drink. Those who, get this, those who justify the wicked for a bribe and take away justice from the righteous man. Skipping down to verse 26. He will lift up a banner to the nations from afar. He will whistle to them from the end of the earth. Surely they will come with great speed, swiftly. No one will be weary or stumble among them. No one will slumber or sleep. No one will nor will the belt of their loins be loosened, nor the strap of their sandals broken. So we know what time it is in this community. It's because we have eyes to see and ears to hear. But these people, they have allowed their minds to be filled with greed. Their vision is blurred by their own corruption, by their own pursuit of power. Woe to them. This will accomplish nothing. They will succeed at nothing. They will succeed at nothing that will slow the spread of the gospel or stop the spread of the gospel. That will not happen. Not until God is finished with it. And then the end will come. Maranatha, come quickly, Lord Jesus.